Traders, I want to introduce you to our new buy and sell signals indicator. Now we don't have to take every one of these literally. However, worst case scenario, if we did, go for a 2R target, thereabouts. I mean, generally we have a rule where we see a signal like this and we just pull a Fibonacci from the previous low to the high, and we're looking for a pullback into 50%. But let's just, worst case scenario, we are completely irresponsible and we take every one of these signals. Stop loss, well, we've got an imbalance here, but if you have a look, there's a little orange line. This is a previous weekly high or low. So just a very thin little orange line on the chart. So, you want your stop loss under that and then go 2R by default. I mean, you could actually go for, see this high here? Okay, this yellow line is a previous daily high or low. I've got my the lines on the chart fairly subtle. You can increase the intensity. So 1.86, that was reached over here. But anyway, let's just go back and have a look. Now, you don't want to take these literally. In a bullish trend, see how this is bullish over here on the right? We only want the buy signals. That's just a pullback. So we can take these. I mean, yeah, that stop run would have caught these out. But, the thing that you want to do with this is consider getting involved at the beginning. See the green shaded zone behind? Get involved at the beginning. Long position on the buy signal, something like that. Have a look at the lines on the chart. This one here is a white one. That's a previous monthly high or low. So we want to take notice of these. Breakout. 2R target. Well, I mean, that kept going, but this and these signals are non-repainting. They fire on a candle close. So they're going to be very interesting. And we only just released them on the weekend. Just look at these lines here. This is the orange. Actually, we could mark that up all the way through. Let's grab a horizontal line or something, but that's a previous weekly high or low. Let's go back and have a look and see what these look like. So bullish trend. So back here we had a bearish scenario. So we had a sell signal kick in here. Take that one. Stop. Above there. 2R. Just. Going back. And this is just being completely irresponsible and taking every one of these regardless right now. We wouldn't be doing that in real life. We've got a strategy. Buy signal. We've got a previous, this yellow line, dotted line through here. 1.6. So you might want to consider taking partial profits at 1R. This one's pretty extended. Well, that's not a buy signal. That's just a multi-time frame. The green zone kicking in. You can take those, and you might want to consider coming in on a, like if that's a run like that, just come in, see the this thin candle, come in around 50% of that price swing, but look at the thin candle here. That's an imbalance, right? So that would be a buy. We cover all this in our daily mentorship videos. This one here is a multi-time frame kicking in, and again, if you see these multi-time frame MTF, pull the Fibonacci and look for look for these to kick in. See these ones here. This is your cue to get involved. That's telling you that the momentum's starting to shift. So after an MTF, you can just set an alert for the HTM. See these little arrows? Just set an alert for that to go off. That's an easy thing to do. Just click these dots and that's it. Just create, done. And that will give you these buy signals. All right, so I mean, you can see how this has been fairly successful. We're looking for the sell. There it is. Short position. So, I mean, look, we haven't had such a bad time really being irresponsible and not taking anything else into consideration, just taking all of these signals. And look at the outcome so far. And again, these are non-repainting, guys. They go on the candle close. This isn't a multi-time frame. What would you do with that? This would be in a bearish trend. See, you want to take notes. Let me just show you something very quickly. Replay. let's just say we got that MTF signal kicking in. You've got to have a look at what the higher time frame's doing, right? So this is just a pullback. Why? Because look, see this here? The 240's bearish. Right, so we don't touch that. We leave it alone. This is giving you some momentum. 240, 60, 120, I think. But yeah, you just got to take notice of this indicator over here and just see if you really want to get involved. And look, well, what we would be doing with this is actually looking at the higher time frame. And on a 4-hour chart, I'd be looking for, if it's a bearish trend, well, you're going to be looking for these moments in time here to get involved, right? On this rotation. Same thing here. So if this is a bearish trend, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for this to rotate. In any case, we'll just keep going. I mean, look, you can see that the outcome has been pretty good. There's a pullback here, 50% pullback, stop above. I'm looking for this pullback here, high, low, pull back into equilibrium. Stop's probably a little wide, but, This is a new iteration of an old indicator that I had that was repainting. So this one's not repainting, as I mentioned. Long position. That's getting in a little bit late. You probably want to avoid that one. And the other thing we've got here is, see these red lines through here? This is bearish divergence. So watch out for that. But the one you want to get involved with is back in here early on when these trends kick off. So that buy signal kicks in, then you get the HTF, and you got the little up arrows. That's all systems go. Little up arrows, as I said, are these guys here. So when you get a combination of a buy, an MTF, multi-time frame, and these little guys kicking in, sure. But you want this to be. Let me just take this back to here. What's the story? See how this is bullish here? Then you take that trade. There's a 7-day free trial where you can actually take this for a run. And I mean, look, that's very profitable. Look at these signals here. And you can get involved if this is trending up. Look, you can take these, get involved with a trend. Just have a look at it on the 4H and see what the 4H looks like. And you can just follow this through. But anyway, this was pretty profitable, I think. And even if you lose a couple here and there, the rest is definitely going to make up. Don't know what that. Oh yeah, that's the pullback. Yeah, okay, guys. So yeah, there's a free trial, and this is the first week that we are running with these signals after this has been developed and released. And I think that going to give us some really interesting outcomes. 7-day free trial, so you'll be able to forward test this on a paper trading account yourself and see what kind of results you get. And I think you're going to be very impressed, to say the least. To gain access, just go to my website and then you'll see the link to the free trial. And it's the gold membership you want, not the silver, to gain access to the indicators. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.